Installing lances. This video covers how to load lances into the AutoBox 3L and 3LS, install the collet and hose stop safety devices, and set clamp pressure for operation. If a collet is already installed in the tractor, it must be removed before installing the lances. Remove the quick release pin and pull out the existing collet. Refer to the Recommended Collets for Common Hose Sizes table on the top plate of the AutoBox 3L hose tractor or in the product manual to select the appropriately sized collet and hose stops for the diameter of the hoses being used on the job. To access the drive belts and hose path on either the AutoBox 3L or 3LS, pull out the 2-door pins to release the slides on both sides of the tractor. These pins can be stored in the knurled knobs at the top of the tractor. Push down all 4 knurled knobs to move the slides into the unlock position. Rotate all 4 quarter-turn pins clockwise 90 degrees to release the top and bottom covers. Pull off both upper and lower side covers. Use this access for setup, inspection, and maintenance only. The side covers must be locked in place for safety before operating the tractor. The hose clamp pressure regulator on the controllers must be set to 0 pressure to make room for the lances to be installed. With the pneumatic AutoBox 3L, clamp pressure is adjusted on the universal control box. Locate the hose clamp pressure regulator on the base of the pedestal. Rotate the regulator knob on the control box to 0. The 2 drive belts will separate, creating enough room to feed the lances through. For the Sentinel-enabled AutoBox 3LS, clamp pressure is set from the controller. On the job configuration screen, use the left joystick on the controller to select the clamp pressure setting. Then move the left joystick left or right to decrease or increase the pressure. Reduce clamp pressure to 0, and the 2 drive belts will separate so the lances can be loaded. With clamp pressure reduced and the side door open, insert the water blast tool ends of the lances, one at a time, into the mounting bracket on the inlet side of the AutoBox 3L hose tractor. Feed the hoses completely through the tractor until they exit the outlet side of the tractor. Once the lances are installed and the crimps have been pushed past the collet slot, install the collet and ensure the spring plunger fully engages to secure it in place. Pull back on the lances from the back of the tractor to ensure the collet does not allow the lances to back out of the tractor. This is a critical step to ensure safe operation. To install hose stops, push water blast tools through the exchanger until the tips are 1 to 2 inches, 25 to 51 millimeters, past the end of the tube bundle. Loosely install the stop, then push toward the mounting bracket and tighten in place. Stone Age supplies multiple collet and hose stop sizes to cover 3/2 through 8/4 lances and the associated crimp diameters. Once the lances, collet, and hose stops are installed, replace the side doors and rotate all 4 quarter-turn pins clockwise 90 degrees to secure them. Pull up on the knurled knobs to move the slides into the locked position. Replace the 2 door pins to secure the slides. On the AutoBox 3L, raise clamp pressure at the universal control box to your starting value. On the AutoBox 3LS, increase clamp pressure using the controller 200 setting. With the lances, collet, and hose stops installed, you are ready to complete your job setup and pre-run safety check. If you need to confirm any details, you can find a link to the full product manual in the video description.